No way to run a business, I say. Can't
Now,
even browse
a
while
mere
you're with a
werebear
client.
could swat me halfway
Are
to
you sure it's not a trapped nerve?
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Blowing in land today, bringing in the stench of the crown tree.
Mostly.
Belching smoke.
Why did you stop queuing in?
Keep the city peaceful.
I couldn't take standing in that godforsaken line a moment longer. Felt like I was going to faint.
It's a razor, but together we shall try. I will savor your final
No
breath.
way to run a business.
Can't
Can't even browse while you're with a client.
Coming. Another witness to my sacrament. How fortunate.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
I speak, they burn.
Do you think we could swim to the other city? Through the river?
Maybe. I don't know how closely they watch it. There's probably crates of things down there to trash like us out.
You're right. And I'm not the best for it. Gods know what else is down there.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Your command. Lila Lurl.
Finding my way.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Understood.
Look to Queen 6.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while you've been flying.
I won't give in. Time to press ahead.
Vultures get into your grave, Brickens!
Time to bleed.
No way to can't even browse.
Demonstrate. Step to it. No holding back. What now? Need to find a way forward.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while you've been
May the dice roll in my favor. On the victor's path.
Fresh orders?
This is my time.
I don't know who you are, but I'm glad you were there. If it had been the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us. We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back. Devella Fountainhead, Constable of the Flaming Fist. I've been investigating the recent spate of murders across the city. I was on my way to the upper city when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see if I could help. It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession. Now, if you don't mind, I need to draft a report to my superiors before I forget it all. But don't worry. I'll be sure to put in a good word for you. You do? How? All right. Fine. These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test. The killers paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Baal, and make it look like the cult of the Absolute was behind it all. You've seen those gruesome dioramas that have been springing up, right? Corpses posed like unholy paintings, blood everywhere. There's no way in the hells that those scenes and these murders aren't connected somehow. Now your turn. What do you know about the killings? Gods. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. He ruled the Iron Throne. A dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms dealing network. There, he amassed an army, seeking to become a god himself. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived, and with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed, and to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. The Baal cult is back, and someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. God save us all if you're right. But I believe it. Whoever it is, they are intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. You? You're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you will be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. Believe me, I wish I could, but I need this job. Try to convince my superiors to put some resources into this matter. After what's happened here, they might finally take this seriously. Might. You really are a godsend. Meet me at Basilisk Gate if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing? Truly? Then you're made of sterner stuff than I, friend. I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares. In the face of such horror, I don't see that I have much choice. Now, how may I help you today? I sell anything and everything. The best you'll find in Baldur's Gate. Certainly better than any... Very good, sir. Now remember, fashion's a fickle...
Shame.
You sure it's not a trap
You know, I heard it was a Balist that tried to kill Master Figaro. Why would a Balist want Master Figaro dead?
Didn't like the roughs on the new face-maker fashion line? Who can say?
I hope this is important. For your sake.
Can't give up now.
At your command.
I applaud your taste.
I've got a long road ahead. The pride of the gate.
Our enemies are everywhere.
Still breathing.
That's the most tasty
Despite
slogan
everything.
you've come up with yet. Great job.
One day I'll catch a break. What path lies before me?
Jeez, my feet. mad. He's
Got
mad.
options.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing. Fascinating. Our readers were outraged.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Very well.
The boss is expecting you.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walk? Only if you're quick. Now let me get back to it.
You look different when you're not trying to talk someone down from igniting a barrel of rune powder. Chuck your questions at Wulbrun. That's his job. I can make time for chatter after you know what's what.
I shouldn't say anything to you until you've spoken to Wulbrun. He's very... particular.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope. As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. I heard about that. You had the Harpers all excited, but there aren't many Harpers left. These Steel Watchers, one of them is the equivalent of a red dragon. An army of them. Well, there's never been an army of dragons. By hitting the Gondians hard, they invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while the city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved. Innocents. You have no idea what you're talking about. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are. There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk. So, are you with me? Ready to take down? Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. That's why we get along. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
Always good to talk, my friend. It's not just a legend. It's a history. Consider this. To Wormway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches are light, and Worm's eye shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Onsor was Balduran's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
You wish to consult me?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
scared or we escaped that bloody Steel Watcher. No thanks to you. We did, but we very nearly didn't. Everything's lining up for the Iron Hands, though. Wulbrun's about to put his grand plan into action. I don't know. I thought he would have calmed down after we got him away from that place, but there's something else here disturbing him. You are? Excellent. With someone like you on board, it can't fail.
It stopped. But it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking, quaking. Don't you feel it? There's something underneath the city, inside the rock. But when I ask the stone why it shakes, it only screams. I want to go home.
Now you've spoken to the big man. Good to see you. Never thought I'd meet you again, let alone fight on the same side. Glad we both made it out of Grimforge alive, and that I didn't have to use that rune powder to make a point. Funny. You're gonna need that sense of humor here. I overheard you're gonna be helping us fight the good fight. Knew I would have regretted blowing you up. Better get on with it then. Wulbrun wouldn't have put his trust in you for nothing.
Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Chance. Your mother would kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
Are they going to arrest us?
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Well, you're...
I can't really place that pixie, are we?
This calls for careful footwork. Never wanted the easy path. Carefully now. I can take what I please. At the ready. Never mind. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Something about a dragon sleeping on the Worm's Rock. He's hungrier than a farm ox after plough.
Best be on my way. That's a friendly-looking shadow. Just done a few.
Heard they're making those metal beasts
On my way. If not over, then through. Come on, open up. I need a quick word.
What do you want? I don't need to escape. My old bracers went missing.
Don't be daft. Probably left him at Shardess's caress after a slug of hoots laid his tooch.
Might be right. One sip.
I'm not paid to chat.
Huh?
That might be worth a look. I'm way too big. What's hiding here? Here goes nothing.
Be you so bold to seek the worm, my domain imperiled, so it's claimed. Enter then and prove thy merit, hero be. March forth and swear it.
Incredible. How old is this place? Paintings hung on the wall.
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice.
Justice. No pardon without repentance, and no penalty without mercy. The right path often lies between the extremes. Both. Relevant words for times of strife, and for a dragon's underground trial, if we're lucky.
I'll take that.
The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance. The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen djinn within it, perhaps even more. The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it, tally marks totaling the number 9. The child. A red-haired man is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched. The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market. You know this market, the Wide, where Baldur's Gate citizens and visitors gather to conduct trade and wax political. The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby.
Away! Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
The hanging. A red-haired man is depicted hanging from a gallows as a crowd looks on. You notice a child in the crowd, a falling tear leaving a trail on his cheek. Freedom. A red-haired man walks the streets of Baldur's Gate, clad in a billowing cloak. You catch a glimpse of a sly smile beneath his hood, and a golden coin in his hand.
A thief walks free.
Is this truly justice?
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
Judge and applied lex talionis, the principle of the sentence being proportional to the crime. You are a paragon of justice. Proceed. A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch, withstand the elements, prove your courage.
I thirst for combat. No survivors.
Creator, destroyer.
This is my time.
I don't fancy their chances.
Let me strike.
Praise assured.
Ready for battle.
Swords meet sorcery. Nothing will stand in my way.
Lance board. Why, this might just be the highlight of our misadventures to date.
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies? Or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves.
Your desire?
The Dark King
Let's move.
Whatever ancient purpose is imbued in these halls, it may not welcome our presence here.
Moving ahead.
Salutations.
The Dark King must fall into... The Dark King must fall into...
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The Dark...
Let's see what this does.
Again. Let the next chance be your last. The Black King endures. You are lesser than pawn, lower than grub. In a battle of wits, you are fated to fail.
Let my enemies fall. I wonder if this is worth the cost. Let me recite their demise.
Yes.
behind me. The witching hour.
On your command.
Can't even catch my breath. Battle of wits.
Unleash me.
Still breathing, despite everything. No gloom, all doom.
My victims await.
The lance board is set. No choice but to keep going. A rough tempest I will raise.
On your command.
No traps, please. Light on my feet.
dreams await.
Come on, can't stay idle. Have to keep going. Let's light them up.
Unleash me. Onward.
Fleet of foot. Where do I go from here? You picked the wrong fight, friend. Sometimes the only way out is through. Here goes nothing.
fresh orders?
No time to waste.
Another fight. Let's go.
Another step forward. I'll fill that one later. Better not be cursed.
With courage does the hero march, fettered by the taxing chains of fear. A stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose, guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great worm, heart of the gate.
A stirring verse to rouse heroes depleted, but not for us, because we went and cheated.
Anything of use? Hells. The Great Worm is nothing but bone and memories.
dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worm's.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prism, and in you, calm, curious, and detached.
Baldur, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Answer. It's been too long.
Baldur? No. I don't believe it.
A name I once answered to. A name I did not expect to hear again. Least of all from the mouth of an old friend.
Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Baldur? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough?
Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice.
You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Baldur fallen?
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur.
Enough! I gave you everything, Baldur. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roared. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Baldur. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it.
catch a break.
Your command.
Time to push my luck again.
Let me strike. What next?
What fools these mortals be.
I thirst for combat. A wise move.
Survival is all that matters.
Before it can blast us!
Coming through. easy.
Finding my way.
Yes? I seek an advantage.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Your command.
Sometimes the only way out is through. No hesitation.
I thirst for combat.
Still breathing, despite everything.
What had you done?
I'm sore. I never thought I'd see him again. I was. Now, I am much, much more. But it seems you are more interested in my past. Such sentimentality. Very well. It's like I always told you. I was just like you. An adventurer who yearned for greatness. And in mortal terms, I achieved it. As captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms. Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed. My crew lost. But my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansor who found me. Ansor who pulled me from the Brain's domination. Ansor who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick. Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. He came to me as I slept, a mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation. Put simply, yes. And being alive even more so. Do not think that I am ignorant of what I have lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on. 2 nether stones remain in the hands of the Chosen. We must find them before we confront the Brain.
Let's have a look. Can't slow down.
Ansur is dead. There will be no great tempest roaring through the skies, no dragon redeemer to save us. What hope then for Baldur's Gate? Without the Great Worm's aid, is the city doomed to fall?
You braved the Worm's lair, seeking a savior. Yet it was you, all of you, who vanquished the undead abomination which Ansur became. You are more powerful than you understand. It is you who are the Tempest. It is you who are the heart of the gate.
You're right. We are the warriors who'll slay the Absolute. We are the guardians who'll defend this fair city. Yes, the brain will fall, and the people will hail us as champions. I could even claim my father's own ducal title and carry his banner after this. Grand Duke Will Ravengard, Marshal of the Flaming Fist, the city's truest defender.
The people are as likely to crown me as their queen as they are to accept a devil as their duke.
The Absolute's end would be the guarantee. Devilish visage be damned. If I were to call myself Grand Duke, no patriarch would deny the claim. You're right. I fought to right the wrongs of the coast, to slay the monsters that hunt the helpless. What good is a champion who puts himself above the people? What good am I as a politician just out of reach? There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you will triumph.
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man. The four pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say? Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your belly for a roast a la Blade. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties, just the once. I scout both the hells and the coast's havens, and I destroy every fiend that dares put its eye on Faerun.
Will takes a sharp breath. He's keeping something from you.
Yes, there is. I will be hunting Mizora. I won't let her claim one more soul, slay one more victim. I'm going to make my way to the hells and tear the horns right off her damned head. Part of me wants to argue, to insist that I'd be killing Mizora for the good of the coast, but I can't. Not when I know I'm killing her out of revenge. You're right. I won't target Mizora. But should she cross my path in Avernus, I'll cut her to ribbons before she can so much as groan Zariel's name. Sure.
Don't mind if I do.
The Helm of Baldur.
The worm's tempest and his roar hurtle through you. Ansur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you with power for as long as you wear it.
Where am I needed?
No one's stopped me yet. Don't waste a step. Seems simple enough. I'm way too big. Something's on my mind.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden? You must face them.
Will would be wiser to leverage his family name for a position of power in Baldur's Gate. The Hells can have him for all I care.
Do you feel that? The Hells themselves tremble to face such a scourge as Will threatens to be. The blade of Avernus, forged by a Cambion, whetted on a dragon's hide. Those devils won't know what's coming for them.
The blade of Avernus. How marvelous. It rolls right off the tongue. Tell me, little bug, who should Will's first target be? The legend lives. Oh, how the people will applaud their courageous hero. Well, if they're not revolted by those hideous horns. I'll keep the whole devil pulling his strings hush-hush. I promise. Don't worry, I won't keep too tight a leash. He scratches my horns, and I'll scratch his. Ah, the thrill of the unknown. I can't wait to see how this epic plays out.
So Will's the Blade of Avernus now. I suppose that's a new sort of frontier for him.
So, the Blade of Frontiers is dead. Long live the Blade of Avernus. I just hope he stays focused on battling infernal forces. The undead have it hard enough already.
The Blade of Avernus. I can't think of a better man than Will to take up the title. It's about time someone stood up to the evil fucks populating the Hells.
nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
See it. It's up there.
Just a little more.
And cheerful. Not enough
Refugees for hire.
Madame Lucretius is very particular.
How many red cats?
Never wanted the easy path.
She's the second coming of Baldur. Horse cat.
We've got a job to do. These goods need to be delivered. The wizard won. How about the tempting, but I think we might already have the max on a number of theatrical titles.
If we'd only made the effort. If we'd only pushed through.
the man behind the corruption. Witness the...
It's not a lie! If you would just listen, I could explain!
You have done quite enough explaining, Volafamp Gadam. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens with your lies, your delusions, your conspiracies. Though you hide behind a mask of stories, we have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger.
Here, here!
Attention seeker.
Here, here!
Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Let the hells follow!
Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Psst. Don't just stand there. Help me, goddammit! Help me!
This promises to be an amusing spectacle. Let us see if death can silence Volo at last.
What's this? Another heretic in our midst? Another mind clouded by the disruptor's lies? Another soul to cleanse? Well, we are nothing if not gracious. Let us see if we cannot lift the veil from their eyes too.
No! Please! No!
Trust me! I'll come back to you.
Unleash me.
Fresh orders?
Death is but a word away.
Unleash me.
Think you can take me on? A tale for the ages.
My victims await.
For mercy. Creator, destroyer.
Let me strike.
No bloom, all doom.
On your command.
Battle favors the fearless. Another fight. Let's go. Where do I go from here?
Something good here, I hope.
We have enough for 3. We sold everything.
Looking somebody out for you to look at it is risky business.